welcome back to another video from Nia Career Home YouTube channel. As I promised, for today's video I will talk about the ergonomics. What is ergonomics? What is the point of ergonomics? And the ergonomics that I will mention is regarding to the office, either if it is a company or a home office. It is important to think about the ergonomics and to think about what are the benefits of it when you are decorating, when you are designing your office. So let's get started. First thing first, let me explain to you guys what ergonomics is. And I have to read this because it's really a structure definition, so I need to explain. I want really to you guys to understand what is the purpose of the ergonomics. Ergonomics is the study of designing equipment, devices and systems that fit the human body and its cognitive abilities. The goal of ergonomics is to create a safe, comfortable and efficient work environment that reduces the risk of injury and the strain. This field takes into consideration facts such as posture, movement, and lighting and sound to enhance human performance and productivity while minimizing physical and mental stress. So proper ergonomics can improve your overall well-being and the quality of life too, both at work and in your daily activities. It's really important to think about ergonomics because all of those elements that you will take in consideration, and I will give you guys some example, will play a huge impact in the way that you work, in the way that you are in your posture and your well-being, as I mentioned before. The benefits of the ergonomics is a better quality of work, is to increase productivity, to safety-oriented your work culture, is comfort and health, is to have happier employees and to reduce the costs. And when I say like reduce the costs is because your employees or anybody that you will be working will not for sure have that much of health problems because of the posture, because of the stress, because your environment, your workplace has all of those elements that are important that will make a difference in the person that are using the space, in the person that are going to work, especially when you work in front of the computer, especially if you have like that desk type of job. That's the most important areas to have in consideration. A correct posture, gymnastics, break during work, and good habits outside the workspace are really important. They are crucial. I will give you guys some examples, some ideas, and I have some bonus in the end of this video as well to add extra decorations that will create a better work environment, regardless if it's in the company or a home office. On Google, and it's from utoronto.ca. I will leave the link in the description box for you guys to check it out. And the ergonomics elements that are important are a big variety, and I will show you some examples. First of all, the illumination is really crucial. The type of chair that you use needs to have certain elements, need to have a certain structure in order to help you maintain your posture. The feet, instead of having the feet directly on the floor, is always good to have something like to support your feet, to give you that a little bit of a high. The type of desk that you use, depending if you are always sitting on the desk, or for example depending of the job, or depending of the durability of the time that you are on the desk. Some desks have that function that they can get higher or lower depending of the type of job that you are using. That's a really good option to have. That will help you maintain your posture, that will help you be more active. The windows are a great element. They help you maintain the focus, and they help you on the breaks that you are going to need when you are working. The computer. The computer needs the monitor, or depending if you're using the desktop computer or if you're using the laptop, the distance between you and the computer is important. The height of the computer is important too, because it needs to be in the level of your eyes. If that's not possible, then you need to have something under the computer, under the laptop. The hands need to have the proper place to relax. The mouse, for example, you have a lot of options of ergonomic mouses that will help you your articulations, instead of having like the same position. No, the position is according to your hand. That's a really important thing to have. If you have a proper chair, that will allow for your body to be really in that 90 degree in the chair. That's really important. The type of chair that you use will benefit your back, will benefit your health, and will help you maintain your body really straight and really with a good option, with a good posture. There are a big variety of things. If you want to check out and if you want to, for example, to see the rest of the elements that you have here in this image, you can go to the link. As I mentioned, you have the link in the description box. Organizing your workspace is the key to maintain productivity and reducing stress. Keep your desk clean and free of clutter, and make sure you have enough space to move around. Taking regular breaks is essential to maintain health and avoid problems related to sedentary lifestyle. It is important to take a 5-minute break every hour to stretch, walk, or do some light exercise. These short breaks can help you keep your mind and body healthy and productive throughout your workday. Stretching in the chair at different times of the day can contribute significantly to alleviating the fatigue accumulated by hours of work by modifying the sitting posture for a prolonged period of time. Here you have some options you can do with your chair. You can do with your table. You can just like with your neck, for example, with the rest of the body sitting in the chair. You can find a big variety of exercises, and those exercises are really important because you need to stretch your body. You need to make your body like moving. You cannot stay in the same position for a long period of time. It will not help your posture, will not help your body going to be so stiff. So it's really important from time to time set the alarm on your phone and some regular alarm, but make that a really important task when you are working on the computer. Especially when I'm doing my videos, if I take a long period of time, then I have to move around, move out of the desk. I go outside to nature. Thank God I have nature outdoors. I can go and take some sun into my face, and I go around the trees, smell the plants. I play with the dogs and with my kid. So for me, this is a way for me to relax and to really stretch. I do some stretches outside. I can do here on my desk, but I do either on my desk, but most of the time I go outside and I do some stretches, and that's really what will make my body move, it will avoid my body to be so stiff, and that's really important when you are working in your office. There are some equipments, as I mentioned before, that are really good for you to have regarding to that ergonomic. You will find, if you search online, you will find different types of equipments that are already straightforward to that ergonomic functionality. You have ergonomic office chairs, you have adjustable tables, you have footrests, you have screen supports, you have ergonomic keyboards, you have vertical mouses, and you have ergonomic mouse pad. I didn't put here in this list but you can find two, like rugs for the that will help with the ergonomic situations too, because they are made for you to really relax your feet, because they are structured in a way that will help you out to relax and to stretch too. I'm gonna give you now some examples of furniture that you can buy, some options that you can buy, and I will give you guys the links to those furnitures these pieces of furniture that you can use. The equipments, I'm not gonna put here the links, because that will depend of the type of equipment that you want to use, the type of equipment that you already have, and that is more personal and so specific. That's the reason why I'm not going to put those equipments, but I will put some pieces of furniture that you can use, something simple, you have something more complex, something more simple, and I will show you, and I will give you guys the links to that pieces of furniture too. Check the description box for the links. One of the images was like, I think that's like a stood for the kids, for when they are really young and they want to go to the bathroom, they want to wash their hands or brush their teeth, and you have that small stood. You can use that in your office. It's simple, it's a cheap way to have something, and as simple as you go to the IKEA and get it and put it under your desk, and you are good to go, because that's a really good way to have that elevation. But don't use those that are really high. Use something that a little bit lower. That would be a good option. So now you understand like the pieces of furniture, the way you have your table, the way you organize your table, the position of the computer or the laptop, the position, the position of the type of chair, where you put your feet, how you use, if you have like the mouse, the types of mouse that you have, the type of pad that you have on your table. All of those elements will make a difference. All of those elements will help you to have a healthier workplace, a healthier, and something that will pay attention to your body, to yourself. Because when you are feeling good, when you are doing your exercises, you're doing the breaks, that makes you more productive, that makes you more energetic. And I don't think I mentioned, but always have like your bottle of water on your table too, because that will remind you that you need to drink your water from time to time. That's really important. That plays a huge factor when you are working for your well-being. This is all about your well-being, all about your self-care, all about for you taking care of yourself when you are at your work. If you are working in a company, and let your corporation know about those elements if they don't know. If you are in a company that they don't think about that much about ergonomics, mention them that and the benefits of it is good for your health, is good for your productivity, is good for your completely well-being. Mention that, show them how important that is, and that you can find specific, straightforward, ergonomic pieces, equipments to use in your office. If you have a home office, you are the one who have to pay attention to that. Then really consider, that's like the most, there are really important investments when you are working, especially when you are working for yourself, because that will maintain your health, that will maintain your well-being. So it is important for you to take into consideration. It's important for you to think about it. Now about the bonus that I mentioned to you guys, it's about the illumination and the color choice regarding to the office. First of all, let's start with the illumination. I brought you this image because it illustrates really well the way that you need to have the illumination. And the illumination has to be positioned in specific areas because you don't want, first of all, you don't want the light to glare to glare you. You don't want the light to go straight to your eyes because that's not good. Some tables, for example, they reflect the light, and you need to consider the type of materials that you have for the tables that you are using, because if you have something that's going to shine, then it's going to reflect the light to your face. That's not good for you to do. So here you have direct glare or you have indirect glare, and those two options are important. You need to consider. You have direct glare from the window. You have direct glare that can come from different sources of ceiling lighting, for ceiling illumination, for example. And then you have indirect glare that goes, the illumination goes to computer, then goes to your face, that goes, and you can use the lamp, the table lamp. I think the indirect glare are the best because not gonna be so harmful for your eye. I think that's a good option to have. Choose fixed fixtures with diffusers to avoid glare and to create a more pleasant environment. Avoid direct light on the work table so as not to cause excessive shadows. Position the lighting strategically, taking into account the activities that will be carried out in each area of the office. You don't need that light on your face for a long period of time because that's not going to be good for you. Install individual switches to each luminary, allowing for more precise lighting control. Use occupancy sensors or timers to save energy and avoid waste. Prioritize natural lighting if possible. Always try to make the most of the natural lighting in the environment, placing tables and chairs close to the windows and using light curtains that allow light to enter. Opt to LED lamps. LED lamps are more economical and durable, in addition to offering a more uniform and pleasing lighting. Choose dimmable light fixtures. Light fixtures with dimmable light direction allow you to adjust the lighting according to the activities carrying in the office, avoiding eye strain and discomfort. Now the colors. It is important to remember that choosing colors must be harmonic with the company's visual and identity if you are working in a company, and with the proposed work environment. An additional care must be taken not to overdo the use of strong colors, which can cause visual fatigue and impair employees' productivity. Some colors used in the office are white, gray, blues, and light greens. White conveys to cleanness and organization. Gray brings seriousness and sophistication. Blue represents tranquility and confidence, and light green brings a sense of balance and harmony. There are other options that can be used in office to convey the different sensation and create pleasant and stimulating environment. Some of them are the yellows that transmit energy and creativity, but be careful when you use them. Ideal for design and advertising offices. Orange brings the feeling of warmth and coziness and can be used in more informal and relaxed environments. Red is a strong and impactful color, which can be used in small details to bring a touch of boldness and personality. Purple represents sophistication and elegance and can be used in law firms, for example. I created this on Homestyle, an example of a good way for you to decorate your office. I will give you guys some more examples here in the description box to my Pinterest with decorations of offices that you can go there and be inspired to create your office. Here, the one that I designed is simple, but with all elements that are important when you are decorating your office, either if it's in a company or home office. In this case, it looks almost like a company, more for a company, but it can be played in the same way for your house. Here you have the curtains to give you guys some privacy, depending according to the time of the day. But again, you have that big window with the view for outside. In this case, I choose something more with a lot of nature. Of course, that's not the case for all situations. I understand that. The reason why the color scheme that I chose for the indoors is really related to nature. You have those greens, you have the plants, you have the natural materials. Everything is related to nature, giving that sensation of outdoors, and is at the same time is relaxing but stimulating too. You have a sitting area close to the window, and that sitting area, it is really important because that's like the break area, the place that you're gonna sit, chill, drink a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, to play some games, to relax. It is really important to have those breaks in your company or when you are home office, because those breaks will help you with your productivity, will help you boost your energy, because it is impossible for you to stay a long period of time working without the breaks. The breaks are crucial. They are so important. So use those breaks to chill, to talk, to play games, to drink a beverage, you name it, whatever you want to drink there, and whatever the way you want to chill, what is best for you, to listen to music, you name it. Sitting there is relaxing. You have the view from outside, but at the same time you have to stretch your legs, you have to stretch your neck, you have to stretch the rest of your body. And as I show you before, there are exercises that you can use, that you can add to your routine, and those will make a difference when you are working. I have the plans. You cannot see here, but I put there the mouse pad that is more ergonomic too. You have the footstep on the floor too, to have your, in this case the monitor is really big, so that's the reason why I didn't put something under the monitor. But when you need to elevate the computer, is important to have that, I don't know, some extra storage, a piece of wood, something that will elevate the computer in order for the computer to be in your eye level. That's really important, because instead of you working like this, because it's not good for your neck, you're gonna work like this. Because, for example, right now I have my laptop here, but my laptop is down. If I'm working like this, this is going to be bad for my neck. But then I have my monitor here, but my monitor is like on the level of my eye. I don't need something to have like under the laptop. If I had something under the laptop, now I can see like everything that I'm seeing is on my eye level, instead of being like this, is like this. And that simple step will make a difference in my health, because instead of me having like those thickness on my neck, I'm gonna be feeling like I'm not comfortable, my neck will start to hurt me. So those simple steps, those simple approaches, those exercises will help me out to maintain my health, to maintain my well-being, and to help my body to loosen up, to be more relaxed. That's the reason why it's so important to think about and take in consideration those simple elements, those design elements. And this is why ergonomics is really important to think about. It's really important to design your space, to design your office according to what you need, according to what you're going to use it for. And for example, for a desk job, for if you are a designer, if you are a writer, whatever, if you have like a desk work, it is important to think about the ergonomics. It's important to think about the furniture that you choose, the table that you choose, the chair that you choose, the footrest that you have under your feet, because you need to sit straight, and you have to have that back. Here I always have like pillows, because that gives me that extra comfort to my back, and that allows me to maintain my body in line, to maintain my body in the correct angle. And I have a lot of plants, I have a lot of natural elements. I have this beautiful window here too with the tree there. Everything plays their roles, everything. They are important when I'm decorating the space, that are important when I'm decorating the office. Please take that in consideration, and is a great investment in our ergonomic furniture, ergonomic equipment. Like I mentioned before, if your company don't use ergonomic equipment, mention that to them, show them this video and just show the benefits, why it is important, and it's good for you, it's good for your health. So think about it. It is an important factor when anyone is designing an office. I think that's it. I think I brought like the principles. I explain you what is ergonomics. I give you some examples of equipment, examples of furniture. I give you guys that office that I designed to show here and for the video. As usual, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, that you gathered a lot of information and you understood why ergonomics is so important. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to this beautiful channel, join this community. I know that you are really be richer with content in this YouTube channel. Share this video with your family, with your friends, with your co-workers, with your boss. Share it with people that you know that will benefit with this video. Save this video to see you later. And as usual, take care. Bye. See you, people.